Welcome back, viewers. We more or less came back in where we left off. Just getting ourselves some, whatever these are, which don't seem to want to work. So much for my plan of coming in from the side. Maybe we've got to come in from the front here on these. Anyway, we've bought a heap of planks. That don't want to work. Amazes me sometimes with this game. Stuff just don't happen. There we go. Don't know what was going on there. Obviously didn't have the tailgate open properly. But yeah, so yeah. Hope everything's been good for you since we last met, which I think was only a day ago, which is unusual for me. I said I need to get fired up and get on with this series. But yeah, so we'll get these now. We're going to drop some of these off at the, going to take some up to the shingle factory, then we're going to drop the rest off at the boat. No, not the shingle factory. We need to buy the shingle factory. I looked into the roller coaster. We've got to buy the furniture store, the shingle factory. There's quite a few things we've got to buy, and they're all over 100,000, I think. So it's going to take a bit, but we'll get there. Got a stack of canola there we can sell at some stage. Well, our crops aren't worth a real lot, as we already know. Come on, fill her up, fill her up, fill her up. Get this full. It's a bit of a silly view, isn't it? This should take all this. Daggy. $19. $20. Back down. Maybe I should take that forklift and not necessarily here, but utilise it somewhere. Look, I bought one only because it was cheap. I bought a few things that were cheap that we didn't really need. So it'd be interesting to see. Pretty sure we needed planks here. So let's check it out. Whoops, went a bit too far. Planks, come on. Well, that worked out alright. We've put plenty of planks in there. So we'll head around to the floor tile factory and we'll drop off. Hopefully the rest of the planks will fit in. Might get up a bit closer. We're swinging it out in the breeze here a bit. So we drop these off here. Sorry guys. Let's open the tailgate. Oh, 7:45 left, come on. Tell you what I'm going to do. I can't remember how to empty them on the ground. Oh, we're going to have to do this again, unfortunately. One of these days I'll learn all this. Open cover, close hatch. I don't think it has an empty here. Ooh. Oh, well, whatever we did, it got rid of them. So that's all good. And then we'll pick these up. We'll take them down to the boatyard and then we'll head up to the sawmill. Get some more of the stuff up there and just get rid of it to, that looks much cooler now, the suspension's down a bit, doesn't it? Looks more gangster. Yeah, we gangster. So we'll head up around here, and then we'll go up to the lumber mill up the top, the old lumber yard, and pick up some more of the stuff we've got up there and bring it down. Drop off what we need here and the rest at the roller coaster, I suppose. Okay, floor tiles. Bada bing. Alright, well I'll see you at the sawmill. Hey, welcome back viewers. Just stopped in for a couple of waffles here at the Waffle Hut. And they were fantastic, so thought I was getting a bit peckish. It is around tea time. We'll put in a big day. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. So we're heading off up to the sawmill as we mentioned. We're going to pick up maybe some beams. I don't know, we'll see what we've got up here. Open up the back. I suppose while we're here we can check how much wood we've got in the sawmill as well. Let's have a look at that. Not much. We're going to have to be more choosy. Before we bring our next wood over, we'll be more choosy about what we actually pick to put in there. So grab some of these. Don't even know what they are. I think they're beams. Grab some beams. Put some in the boat. I don't know if the boat even takes beams. We'll see if it does. If not, we'll just take them to the roller coaster. Then we've got the prefab walls, which I'm not quite sure what we do with those either, but we'll work it out. That's the main thing. We'll figure it out. Okay, so let's stop in at the farm and have a bit of a sleepover and come back in the morning. Need to get up to the left hand side. We're down on the bottom and on the right. We haven't been over to the left hand side of the map very much. When I say left, I mean like western edge, as in looking at the map, you know, north's up. I don't know if it's necessarily north, whether it runs that way, but that's how I explain things, you know, north's up, south's down. So yeah, we're getting a good little farm going here. I was thinking about putting in some fencing, but I'm not real good. I'm very impatient. I'm not very good at finicky things. I need someone with patience to build me a farm with a fence and all that sort of stuff. Like, yeah, I'm just very impatient. I could never create a map because I'd want to have it out in 2 days. And it'd come out shit. Now, I've noticed the distributor's very low on water, which we'll have to bring some water up. But we'll have a look. If we see here, look, running, materials missing. Yeah, that's the fertiliser. 89 litres of water. That's not going to cut it. We don't want our productions to stop. Anyway, we'll catch you in the morning. So here we are, viewers. It's the next day, and we unfortunately only made 20,000 overnight, which is pretty poor. We were making some good money, so I think that's because we've taken our metal off. But it's time we got some more stuff going, I think, because we're just not making the money. We're losing money anyway. We'll open this up. I don't think this needs any plank wood beams, but according to that, it does. We'll take the rest for the time being over to the roller coaster. Then we'll address our water problem at the top distributor. At some stage today, I'm expecting the sugar beet to be ready to harvest, so we're going to have to hire a harvester there. We're going to have to pay some money off this debt. And we need to go and check out what the go is with the other businesses we need to acquire. Now, I don't think that the this is dodgy, I reckon. Sorry about mumbling there. This is dodgy, this trigger. So I can force unload it, but they'll go out the back. I don't know, maybe they went in. I don't know where they went. Air hooks, eh? Hooks in the air that you can put stuff on. So we'll drive up over here. We'll jump out. Get some water. Unluckily we had some in here. Now I'm hoping, if I remember rightly, this will distribute water to everywhere, which will yeah, take care of our water problem up the top. Might go and fill this up and then run back up, and I might change that metal to where we've got to pick it up, because I've got a suspicion it may be going to the roller coaster. It's a pretty slow process. There are some Amatana's got some water tankers in her TARDIS range. But I remember trying one of them and it didn't work on a particular thing that I wanted it to, so I went back to this one. Maybe it was that tank or the distributor. Something important. So that's filling up. While that's doing that, got to get some cows in here. It's a waste of money if we don't. So we want to go to here. That's just going to buy that. That's not what we want to do. What we want to do is run around here. And leave that running and go storing. We're just going to whiz up to the top of the hill and see how our wood production's going. Remember, we've got stuff up here too. Materials missing. Water. Water wood fast, water wood fast. What does all that mean? Let's have a look here. Water wood fast. That needs digestate. That one needs manure. Got plenty of manure, plenty of seeds, plenty of water. Okay, so it's going alright. Don't know that it actually does anything, but you know. Head down here. I'll just park the ute up here for a moment. I'm going to have to go and get those prefab walls. I don't know where they take them. Might have to check into the other businesses we need. But now we've got the metal distributing. Doesn't seem like the silver beet or the sugar beet's ready yet. I think they're completely different things. Silver beet's like a type of spinach, and sugar beet's like a turnip. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what I'm going on about there. Two things that are fairly far apart. Oh, keep the trees in to keep the natural habitat, and yeah, but yeah, for the yetis. But it can make things difficult. So I'll do this water, and that's a little bit more we've got done. I'll go and check on the sugar beet, and once again be back. Okay, so it's bite the bullet time. We'll head in and see what Dane's got. Oh, Dane, who's Dane? Let's see who what Eddie's got in the way of beet technology. They cost a bit. That there's great if you've got huge fields. Look at the capacity, 253,000 litres. But I'm going to go with this one here, but I'm only going to lease it, which is, that's competitive. And then we're going to go here and we're going to lease this, which means for 16,000 we'll get our setup. Here it is. The good thing about this is it's relatively cheap, but I don't know if we're going to fit this in behind here. Best thing about it is it's got a wide header. Is this the right side? Yep, it is. I'll drive this monster, looks like a fire engine. Now the problem we're going to have with our sugar beet is we planted some and then, I don't know, it came overnight or we weren't paying attention or something happened and we've got 90% of the fields planted at one time and the other 10% is planted at another, so it's a growth stage behind. If need be, I'll just plough it in. Then again, you know, I don't think we'll get $16,000 worth out of it, but it'll be interesting to see. So let's get this thing started. You need to unfold tool first. Alright, away we go. Well, this doesn't have the capacity of the other larger ones. It'll fill up relatively quickly, but that's okay. Well, I don't know if we've got a trailer down here that takes sugar beet. So this is a pretty slow process, but hey, it's all good. Maybe once we get to headlands done, we can stick a worker on here. We'll say that grass on our right will be ready again. We need to keep that up, especially now I'm making hay. Gee, we've got a lot to do. A lot to do. It's good. It's good to be busy. I also think it's good because the episodes aren't as chop-changey. We're actually doing a fair bit of stuff before we, it's probably a good idea going ahead a couple of months. Next month we can sell our canola, that'll give us 60k. Got to get that top field working. I've got this plan, I don't know if it's going to work out, but I can plant oats. I think I mentioned it last time, you can plant oats and barley or wheat or whatever in the same year, but yeah, I don't know if it works out any good because on the second crop you're still got to wait through to the same time of year again. It's still 12 months. And if you plant oats and then just oats, it's still 12 months. So No matter how you look at it, it's a 12-month cycle when you've got seasons on. Might be able to sneak the odd crop of oats in between. Yeah, you can, every 2 years you'll get an extra crop. Got a nice big blank bit of land over there too. Let's find something to do with that. There's a bit of a boat there on the river. I don't think that's the sort of boats we make. A few guys out fishing. So here's where we get the change. You'll see the change in colour. That's not quite done yet over there. As you can see, it won't harvest it, which is somewhat of a bummer, but hey, like I said, I'll plough it in if I have to. You've got to weigh up whether there's $16,000 worth of sugar beet there. Anyway, I'll keep working with this, and yeah, I'll be back, and I don't know, like I said, we've got plenty to do. First thing we need to do is go and get a trailer. See you then. Well, it's a big welcome back, viewers. Just down here window shopping at Fast Eddie's, but we're here for a reason. As usual, we're going to buy us some big bags. So yeah, we need some big bags to stock up our faraway shed. So let's see if we can find some solid fertiliser, 4,000 litres, 6,100. So we're going to look into buying a few of these. And while we're here, we might buy some more seed. That might do us for now. And we'll jump in our... I knew I bought this for something. Mobile. I'm not real good at this sort of stuff. But let's see how we go. That'll do. So just talking to Eddie, the townsfolk, I've seen some action happening at the boat yard, and they're all excited. So maybe this cunning plan of ours will work after all. Talking about cunning plans, if I don't pay some money off my bribe / loan soon, they're probably going to come around and shoot me. So yeah, I might have to get onto that. Might do that after this actually, because I keep mentioning it but not doing it. Just irks me. I don't want to waste the money, but hey, yeah, what do you do? But I like this idea, hey? How much better is this than using a set of forks and a pallet, like a pallet lifter on the pallets? This is great. Put you there. Don't know that I'll fit the fork on the back, but that's okay. We'll drive it down there. And I've got to get the attachments down there too. I'll probably have to take them all individually. But hey, that's what behind the scenes is for. Working hard behind the scenes. Whoops. Push that a bit, but that's okay. Anyway, I'll see you when we get down to the shed and we'll unload these. So the tractor ride down was pretty hairy, but we're going all right now. The weight, if you turn too sharp, I went spearing off into the bush near the roller coaster, and I mean into the bush. Went about 50-60 metres off the road. So here we are. We'll drop this stuff off. Don't have to worry about a bird too straight, I don't reckon. Oh, get off there. It's not often you'll see me doing little finicky jobs like this, but I'm actually enjoying it, probably because it's made easier with this picker-upper. Oh, that was a bit of a shit shot. Not happy with that. Now I am. Anyway, sure, yeah, we've actually proven that I can do it, so I'll be back. So I don't like looking around too much because it makes it steer funny, but here we are. We're going to take our stuff back up to where we're logging, which is up near the small farm. And yeah, we might call it quits for the day. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but we worked past dinner time yesterday. Bloke in the waffle hut can even tell you that. Anything there? Nothing there yet. Nothing at the floor tile shop. So it was just a weight issue. That was a lot of weight. Those bags were 4 tonne each, and I had 8 on there. So you know, the old girl just couldn't get it. But we'll have to replace her eventually. Well, we don't have to, but no good being sentimental when you've got a vehicle slot count to worry about. So yeah, it's alright if you're on smaller maps, you know, and you don't mind going around between scrolling through 100 vehicles. Like I've said before too, if you haven't caught up with it on my previous episodes, one of the main reasons that I blue screen is having a lot of vehicles and scrolling through them too quickly. If you sit there and go bing, 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 you'll blue screen. You've got to go 1, 2, 3, have a breather, 1, 2, 3, another breather, and yeah, even 5, but don't go hitting up 6, 8, 10, you know, bing, bing, because you'll blue screen, and if you've just played for 2 hours, and depends on what you got your save set on, but you can lose a lot of time. And I don't know if one of the worst things, probably the worst thing, is blue screening and losing your progress, especially when you're doing this. If you're putting out some content for the viewers and that, and you lose what you've done, So, you'll notice sometimes mine chopping changes. I just can't bring myself to do it again. You know, like I just think, oh, especially when it's logging. Anyway, I'm going to drop this off here. I might undo the, normally I come down and I have to do the straps and that, hook a tractor up especially, but I'm pretty sure the Valtra is still up here somewhere. So I'll unhook that, and it's not folding anymore. We'll head over to the bus. A little bit of honey there. Just quickly check on the olive oil because it doesn't seem to be going as fast as I'd hoped it would. Well, there's a few there. I've got a couple of spares over the back there, so probably about $20,000–30,000 worth of olive oil there. Just want to check this distributor because I was putting water in down the bottom. There are 15 litres of water, but how much have these got in them? 16,000. Yeah. What was that? 9,000? Seeds. That's in each one, but. Okay, that's going to do for this episode, viewers. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're kicking along now. There's that much to do each time that it's more or less straight through, so I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next one.